What am I supposed to do with my life? That is a question that I'm sure everybody asks themselves at one time or another. It's like we know we're supposed to do something. We know that there's a job for us to do. There's something for us to do with our lives. And if we don't know the answer to that question can gnaw at us. But in order to figure out the answer to that question, we have to understand our life's mission. And so we're going to talk about that today. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Lee, and I want to help you today to answer the question, what am I supposed to do with my life? And so if you have been following along, you've caught these previous videos, we talked about how our life begins with this life plan. We create this plan, and it's sort of, you can even think of it as a plan of how we're going to live out the rest of our days. And the foundation of that plan is a vision. And we establish the vision by answering the question, what do I want the end result of my life to be? If we had a chance to attend our own funeral, what are the things that we want to be said about us? What is the end result of our 70, 80, 90 years on this planet? I'm shooting for 120, but we'll see. And so the vision of our life is the end result of our life. And so that's kind of where we start with a life plan. And then next, we moved on to purpose. And so the purpose of our lives has more to do with becoming. A lot of times we confuse purpose and we think that our purpose is the things that we do. But just like vision answers a question, what do I want the end result of my life to be? Purpose answers the question, who do I need to become in order to achieve those results? So who do I need to become in order to get those results from my life? What are some of the things that I need to learn? What are skills and traits that I need to acquire? What kind of person do I need to be in order to see that vision fulfilled? And so once we understand those two things, we can get on to answering the question, what am I supposed to do with my life? And answering the question, what am I supposed to do with my life, has to do with our mission. And so just like we answered questions, vision, what do I want the end result of my life to be? Purpose, who do I need to become in order to see that happen? Mission answers the question, what kinds of things do I need to do in order to see the vision fulfilled? So if you go back and you watch earlier videos, we actually give you an example of a life's vision of helping people find freedom through, outdoor adventures and things like that. Just go back and you'll see the examples. But if your vision for your life is to help people live in greater freedom, etc., then what sort of things do you need to do? Maybe what you need to do is start a business in order to see that vision fulfilled. Maybe your vision has to do with raising a family. And so part of that, mission would be starting a family. What kinds of things do you need to do in order to fulfill the vision for your life? And this is where you would sit down and, again, with a piece of paper, notebook, pen. I'll just be honest with you. If you're going to get all this stuff and you're going to have the life you've always wanted, you're going to have to get used to sitting down with a notebook and pen. That's just the way it is. And so you would sit down and you would write out the kinds of goals. So maybe you have goals that are financially motivated. Maybe you have goals that are relationship motivated. Maybe you have entrepreneurial goals, but this is where you would sit down and you would write down those goals in order to fulfill that vision. And so really it's that simple. It's when we answer the question, what am I supposed to do with my life? For a lot of people, that could be you need to do a dozen things in order to fulfill that vision, or maybe you just need to do 5. But this is where we sit down, and this is really where we do the work. And again, it's not easy creating that life plan. It actually is work. But the alternative to having a written mission, the things that you need to do to fulfill the vision for your life, the alternative really is to just kind of wish, right? And we all know that wishing is not the same as planning. Wishing is not the same as actually doing something with your life. So sit down, write down the things that you need to do in order to fulfill the vision. Now, it kind of sounds like we're done at this point. It sounds like, hey, I've got my life plan ready. It sounds like I know my vision. That's awesome. I know my purpose. Wonderful. I know my mission now. I know that I need to write down the things that I need to accomplish or do in order to fulfill the vision. But it breaks down just a little bit further, you guys, and that is in our goals. And so I know I talked about writing down goals, but a lot of us really don't know how to accomplish goals. In fact, most people will sort of write out a few New Year's resolutions at the beginning of the year and think those are goals. Those aren't goals. And so in the next video, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about accomplishing those goals so that we can put this whole life plan together and we can move forward towards the life that you've always wanted, I've always wanted. So stay tuned. There's more to come. Do me a huge favor. If these videos are a benefit to you, could you just leave me a comment? Because that would really help inform me as to what's going to be helpful to you, as to what's going to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll talk to you soon.